Hey guys, today I'll be reviewing a 2023 Porsche Taycan 4S. This is a 420 kilowatt performance battery plus model. So this is basically a 4S plus. It's a 23 plate 2023 model. Obviously a little bit of insight to the Taycan. It was released for 2020 model year. I've actually reviewed one of these in the small battery and not the big battery 4S form. But yeah, this one has a colossal amount of options, adding up to about £38,000 worth of options, making this car probably about 135 grand back in 2023. And yeah, so base price about 95 grand for that's included with the plus battery. So yeah, an extra 41 brake horsepower over the standard 4S and an extra 10 to 20 miles range, which is quite nice. Performance battery plus about 4 grand option straight away there. So yeah, the 4S is obviously sort of the mid sort of trim. You've got the rear wheel drive, the 4, which is only available on the Sport and Cross Turismos, and the 4S. The 4S gives you 360mm front and rear discs, enlarged, and PASM, which is Porsche Active Suspension Management with air suspension. So the normal rear wheel drive cars do not have this. Yeah, this car's finished in jet black metallic as an option. It was just under £1,000, and this car's got the adaptive LED matrix headlights as an option. You just get LED headlights standard on the Taycans, and underneath this little bumper here you can see it's got the adaptive cruise control radar and the surround camera system. This one's got the 4 grand, it's almost, I think it's about £3,800, the sport design pack in high gloss black. So what this gives you is like an extended plastic chin here. You've got a body colour painted front number plate holder. You've also got the nice coloured Porsche badge, and you've got monochrome crests on the centre caps. You've got these side skirts in sort of plastic with some body coloured trim applied to it. And the biggest giveaway for sport design pack is these rear fins, these aerodynamic fins which stick out the rear bumper, which is just really cool. I love that. And yeah, moving on to the back here, you've got the optional LED light strip at the rear with the Porsche logo in matte black underneath the glass. And this has got the matte black Taycan 4S signature on the back there, also an option. I've just applied the spoiler as well. It's got a little aero spoiler which isn't really deployable, but I have used just the thermal cleaning mode on it. This is just an aero wing which just deploys at high speeds. So yeah, quite nice. Rear privacy as an option, black window surrounds, keyless entry. This car's got my favourite all-time Taycan alloys, the 21-inch RS Spider alloys, which are about £3,500, I think. You get red caliper standard on the 4S models as well. Rear drives don't get that, but this one's got the optional black, high gloss black painted calipers, which obviously adds to that stealth finish of just, it's a really blacked out car. Just everything is black on it pretty much, apart from the wheels, but they are still diamond cut. This one's got the electric powered charging port option, which is quite nice. I do love that. The other Taycan we had was very basic. It didn't really have any of these cool gizmos, but yeah, absolutely love that. Surround camera system, like I said, really nice. And yeah, just opening the boot, you've got your boot button down there, and you've got some charging cables. You've got your 3-pin mobile charger in here. It's just harnessed down by some luggage hooks fastened down, and you've also got your double-ended fast charging cables. You've also got a like Volkswagen sort of Golf 12-volt socket back there, which is quite funny, and some storage and some extra storage here as well for your luggage in it. And you've got the keyless entry option for the boot, so if you close this, it closes the boot and locks the car, or you just click that button just to close the boot. Obviously I love the door handles on the Taycan as well. They sort of come open and in. This car's obviously one owner, and yeah, it's not due its first service yet, but obviously quite nice. On the interior here, we've got my favourite smooth finished leather in black. So this is the upgraded leather. The last Taycan I reviewed had the partial leather. So this gives you leather seats, but not on all the door panels. I'll explain later. Basically, it's got a 5-seat option as well, 2 cup holders in the middle, and this has also got the heated rear seat option for about £300. And this one's got the Porsche rear seat entertainment, which gives you these rear tablets at the back, these multimedia tablets. I'll just have to start the car up, but yeah, we'll just move in into the back. Onto the back here, we've got the rear tablet system with the Porsche logo and these sort of dots here. You've also got the heated rear seats, which is quite nice, and 2 climate vents, and you've also even got the Porsche crest embossed onto the front center console and the front seats, and even the rear seats, which some people sort of cheap out. They don't give you all the crests and all the headrests, but yeah, front and rear headrest option. And this car's even got the 710 watt Bose surround sound system. I think it's with 14 speakers, so yeah, quite nice. On the back here, we've got the tablets, which are mounted onto the rear seats, the front seat backs, and you can watch Netflix. You will need to set up your own Wi-Fi hotspot. It's not, you can't really watch like TV per se, like an actual digital TV or anything, but you've got some Wi-Fi networks. The Taycan has its own built-in Wi-Fi hotspot, and it's got Bluetooth function, because this one's actually got headphones, which I think are in the glove box or maybe at home. So yeah, it's actually got headphones, wireless headphones, Porsche branded. And yeah, you can just watch, it's basically a media player. You can have your HDMI, you've got some HDMI ports on the side here with a USB and sort of smartphone, and you can adjust the brightness and the volume. It's been a while since I've even used a TV in the back of a car, but yeah, if you want to just turn it off, if you want to just like put it in this mode, you just click the button, but I think if you hold this button, it turns the screen off. Yeah. This one's also got the optional matte carbon interior pack, which is really nice. And it's also even got the illuminated door sills in matte carbon, and the deep pile carpets, which are sort of like the old 911, the classic 911s. You've got leather edging on them, and they're sort of like this ruffled, yeah, really nice ruffled fabric, or like Alcantara sort of, just really nice high quality. It's about £600, that is. You've got matte carbon, and this has even got the body coloured painted accent trim. So the door handles and this trim piece is finished in jet black metallic, which is really cool. You've got 2 speakers on each rear door, and you've got full leather panelling with stitching, grey stitching, and electric windows. So yeah, moving in onto the front here, we've got 18-way electrically adjustable adaptive sports seats on this Taycan. You get 8-way seats standard, the comfort seats, the 14-way comfort seats with memory pack, and this is the absolute top option for electric seats, the adaptive sports seats. 18-way, so you've got 8-way electric, 4-way lumbar, 2-way cushion extension, and you've got 4-way bolster. So you've got 2-way bottom bolster here and 2-way upper bolster here, so you can proper have these bucketed adaptive sports seats in like full sport mode. Really nice. You've even got the electric folding mirror option, and 3-set memory for both the driver and passenger. Even the new comfort seats come with that, 14-way seats, which is quite nice. And then again, carrying on for matte finished tread plates, illuminated, and the ruffled carpets with a Porsche logo. Really high quality and lovely. Moving in onto interior, obviously there's a lot to discuss here. This one's got the £3,200 smooth finished leather. This gives you, I think the two-tone's £3,200, but about £2,700. The straightest giveaway of the smooth finish leather option in the Taycans is this double stitching along the whole of the dashboard trim, the like doors, and down here in the center console. You've got dashboard. This is full like premium fine grain smooth finished leather everywhere, so it's really high quality. Obviously the partial leather option Taycans just have leather seats, obviously not as high quality, and the dashboard is very plasticky. You'll see it's made out of sort of a very plasticky texture, very rough and solid. This one's got the inner drive of adaptive cruise control option. This gives you adaptive cruise control, and combined with that, the inner drive, lane keep assist and active lane keeping. You've got a speedometer there with your speed limit display, a digital readout for speed, and you've got your sport chrono pack, which gives you a stopwatch dial on the top there, which can be activated through the infotainment system by just clicking this button, and you can stop it and then reset. Looks really cool when you do that. Obviously, sport chrono pack cars give you this dial selector. I've actually seen one yesterday with a sport chrono pack car without this dial, which has shocked me. I've never even seen that before. You've got this range mode, which gives you, it's like an eco mode. You've got normal, and then obviously you got sport, and the sport chrono pack adds to the Taycan by giving you a sport plus mode. So this gives you, this car's got optional electric sport sound. So you can hear it like it was whining a bit. Yeah, it's very strange, but yeah. You've got some controls here, your traction control, your suspension settings. You can have, obviously suspension can be set as Sport Plus. Down in the bottom right there. And your air suspension system, standard with 4S models, the PASM with air suspension. This allows you to rise and lower the car. You've also got this new Smart Lift feature, which essentially allows you to pick a location and the car will raise up and down when you get in. I've never even seen that before, but yeah. You've got the Sport Chrono dial up top there, a heads-up display with your speed limit and your speed, which is quite nice, and even your adaptive cruise there. And you've got the fixed panoramic tilt and the fixed panoramic sunroof or panoramic sunroof, yeah, glass roof. You don't get a blind on these; they don't open or tilt. I didn't mean to say tilt, but yeah, quite nice. Obviously, you've got this sort of 12-inch curved display. I think it's even more than 12 inches. And another cool feature on Porsche is the heated steering wheel button is behind the steering wheel, just right here. And yeah, very interesting. You've got this screen down here for the aircon, heated front seats. You can also click this button here, and you can open the front, open the trunk, close the trunk, and open your electric charging ports on each side. So the right side is AC only, and the left side has DC and AC charging ports, which is quite nice. These aircon vents are actuated as well, from what I remember. So you actually need to go on the climate here, and I don't remember how to use a climate. You click the air conditioning here, and basically you can adjust these vents. So yeah, they're electronic. And yeah, you've got this massive display here, and this car's option with the optional passenger display. I've just set this thing here, which is sort of like a cockpit. It's a cockpit screen, they call it. And this allows you to just see the car, the G-force monitor, and a compass, and the car here, what mode it's in, and the speed it's going. So you can tell off your driver if he's driving too fast. You can put in this mode, which looks really cool. It's just got the Taycan signature there. And you've also got, you can have the navigation, the phone, the media. Obviously this is a 2D map. Can we make it 3D? Yeah, we can. You can have satellite map as well if you pay a subscription. The car's also got a tracker if you pay for the subscription, which is quite nice. There are the headphones I was talking about earlier, which is quite nice. In this case, you just get, you can obviously, it's just going to be a bit difficult with one hand, but yeah. Very nice. Porsche branded as well, with a USB charging cable, which you can plug into the back of a monitor, or just charge, obviously, in the car. But obviously, really nice. Passenger display is quite cool, and you've got your music on there also, and all your bits and bobs. And yeah, I'm struggling to think what else the car's got. It's just got so much, it's insane. You've got electric sports sound here, for recuperation, which is like for braking. You got the chassis level, so you can have it medium, low, lowered, and lift. I've never seen lowered and low, yeah. And the sport chassis, sport plus, sport, and drive mode. Sport Plus and Sport. This obviously engages all of your 571 horsepower. You'll be looking to get about just under 250 miles range. This one's 53% on 109. It really depends how you drive. It depends what mode you're in as well. Maybe if I put in normal mode, yeah, you get more. If you put in range mode, you get yeah, put in normal mode, you get 115. So, and you can switch this display off. You can switch off the heads up actually, which I never knew. You can switch off this passenger display, the central display, and the whole PCM unit. So yeah, this is Porsche's latest PCM unit with navigation and touchscreen and your weather. And yeah, it's really advanced. Obviously, you've got your assistance. This one's got the 360-degree camera, which is quite nice. Definitely a lot nicer than the basic reversing camera. Basic assist, yeah, you got active lane keeping. I like to turn that off personally. But yeah, the adaptive cruise is the main thing. You've got ambient lighting, which you can set specific colours and brightness of each section of the car. So the doors, the centre console, the cup holders are lit as well, and the footwells. And this has got the dark accent sort of, you get this satin grey trim around the cup holders. And obviously, like I said, you've got the Porsche crest embossed into the front centre console. And all Taycans come standard with wireless phone charge, and this is like Audi's phone box. Obviously it's VAG, so Audi and Porsche sort of share some things. But yeah, really nice, obviously. The Audi e-tron GT, I think that uses the same battery as the standard Taycan 4S for 390 kilowatts. So obviously the standard Taycan gets 390 kilowatts, which is about 530 brake. And the 4S Plus adds to that by giving you an extra 41 brake horsepower. And like I said earlier, about 10 to 20 miles worth of range. So yeah, I'm not really sure what I've missed on the car, but I pretty much covered most of the options. Obviously it's the wheels. This car's obviously got the optional 150 kilowatt charger. And it's also got the optional PTV Plus, which is Porsche Torque Vectoring Plus. This allows the car to have an electronic differential, and it calculates the torque, and it can split the torque and give each individual wheel a distributed torque. So one rear wheel can have a different torque to another wheel, so you can go around corners easier. Same with the front wheels, and it allows it to lock the diff through cornering, which is quite cool. This car's also got the Power Steering Plus with rear axle steering option. This means you've got sporty steering feel, and it's got the four-wheel steering. So this means the rear wheels actually turn at a certain degree to make it easier to park, and also once again to corner better. So this has got the proper sort of like handling pack with the PASM, the PTV, and obviously the rear axle steering, which makes it convenient for parking slightly and gives you extra handling. Under the bonnet here, you've got nothing. You've just got a triangle and your washer fluid reservoir. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey guys, so today I'll be test driving the Taycan. This is a 4S, so I've driven a 4S small battery. Today I'll be driving the bigger battery one, the Performance Plus model. Obviously this car's fitted with a colossal amount of options, adding up to about 38,000 roughly, which is just absolutely insane. I've never been in a car with so many options really. But yeah, let's just start it up, even though there's no sound. There's just a little power button, so it's sort of like, and you've got this razor sort of shaver style gear stick, which is a new 911s as well. Very interesting, to be honest. You've just got like a power on button. It's just like turning on an Xbox or something, or yeah, it's just a bit strange, to be honest with you. Yeah, so just very unusual way of driving. Obviously a Taycan sort of like the electrified version of Panamera. It came out for 2020 model year, and this one's got the optional Porsche electric sports sound. So it's like a sports exhaust but for electric Porsches. Very interesting. Just trying to find still got a manual steering column one. Yeah, just very nice car Taycans are. Obviously I'm not the biggest fan of electric, but the Taycan, to be honest, I think is probably the best electric car made, to be honest with you. out of everything I've driven. Yeah, just like really short. Yeah, if you put in Sport Plus, you can hear like the fake noise. It's like a speaker. It's really weird. It's also got heads-up display. You've got these like, you just got to probably be a tech wizard here. You've got loads of screens here. You've got the bottom climate control screen, the middle one, and then the passenger display, and then you've got this like 12.3, I think it is, a curved display, which is really sort of interesting. I'm just going to quickly check if I've got any. Spare batteries, yeah, I do. Yeah, so let's just give it a little bolt. Obviously, the Taycan 4S is, I'll just explain in a sec, but let's just do a quick sort of snap. Bloody hell, it's really quick. Holy shit. 0 to 60 must be definitely in the mid 3s or sub 3. It's rapid, absolutely rapid. Gives you instant whiplash, just like the Teslas. Yeah, that is insane. It was almost struggling to grip there. Wow. So yes, so you've got 4-wheel drive. You've got the rear-wheel drive, the rear-wheel drive plus, the 4 and the 4 plus, the 4S and 4S plus, and then GTS's turbos and Turbo S's come standard with a big battery. So yeah, so sort of over a regular rear-wheel drive big battery, you're getting about an extra 100 horsepower. So if you compare a rear-wheel drive with a 4S big battery, and then a 4 is just a 4-wheel drive version of a rear-wheel drive, you get the same power, just split across 2 motors. But yeah, the 4S is a nice blend. The GTS is obviously, just depends on what you want really. GTSs, most of them have Alcantara, so if you want leather, you'll probably end up buying a 4S if you want leather in a car, because to get a GTS with leather is sort of uncommon. Yeah, so really lovely. You've got adaptive cruise, sport chrono with the launch control, and the Sport Plus, which obviously changes the noise. And you've also got air suspension. S models come standard with PASM and air suspension. Rear-wheel drives don't come with that standard, and I think you get maybe slightly nicer wheel standard, and you get bigger 360mm front and rear discs. And yeah, you've obviously got the S logo on the back, and it's just lovely Taycan script on the passenger display. It's really, you know, this one's really well spec'd. You've got the panoramic sunroof, rear TVs behind me, and adaptive cruise, the passenger display, the sport design kit, 21-inch spiders, heads up. It's got the inner drive adaptive, so this is like it's adaptive cruise with lane keeping and active lane keeping. Sort of sounds like the same thing. Lane keep assistant, active lane keeping. Yeah, but what do I know? Also got a nice surround camera system, which is quite common. This one's also got, I've never seen this before, it's got body colour painted trim, and it's got the matte carbon interior pack, which gives you matte carbon weave, Porsche style, of like sort of square checkered carbon weave, not the traditional carbon which you sort of get in other cars. It's a sort of exclusive to Porsche. And you've got a 710 watt Bose sound system. Which really does sound quite interesting. Got no paddle shift on, obviously, but yeah. And the nice thing about Porsche, a lot of people don't know, you've got a heated steering wheel button, which is hidden underneath the steer is hidden behind the steering wheel. Yeah, and you've got a sport chrono dial, which can be on this little passenger display. You can have like this cockpit view, and it allows you to see sort of like how many G-forces the driver's getting, or well, yeah, some stuff like that. The speed, I think, the G-force, maybe there's no rev gauge, but yeah, it's really interesting, to be honest. It's probably my favourite electric car, and like I said, not really a fan of electric, but these do look nice, know it's a speaker noise, but a speaker noise for sports sounds. It sort of sounds pretty funny. It's not in exhaust. It's not V8 obviously, but you know that's what times have come to now. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.